If you are waking up every day feeling like you are starting from zero, chasing cold leads, burning out, and still not seeing a predictable growth, this video is going to change how you run your real estate business. I am breaking down the 5 skills myself and many successful realtors have used in mastering increased income, referrals, and of course, freedom. So skill number 1 is the vision for your business. And this is not what you're thinking. Again, the first skill is having a clear vision for your business. Again, I'm not talking about vague goals like I want to sell more homes, or I want to make 6 figures. I mean, what do you actually want your business to look like in the next year, 3 years, 5 years from now? That also means, what do you want your hours to look like? What do you want your life to look like? Are you building a referral-based business, or are you building a cold lead dependent one? Very important. What type of business are you building? Income-wise, what GCI do you need to earn in order to net this amount? Your net income, of course, we all know that's meaning, what do you actually take home and you get to save, invest, and spend? Are you building something that's actually scalable? Is the process scalable? Or just another job that pays well when you work and stops when you don't? How many hours do you want to work a week? How many evenings? How many weekends? Is the business you're building right now going to reflect that type of business? If it's cold, the answer is no. Without vision, you will keep saying yes to everything and wake up wondering why you are still grinding for cold leads 3 years from now. Start by defining what you actually want your life and your business to look like. Then design your daily actions around that, which leads me to skill number 2, building a schedule around the business that you actually want. Once you've got your vision, your schedule becomes your steering wheel. Most agents design their schedule around what's urgent, or at least they react through their day about what's urgent. Top agents actually design their schedule around what's important, meaning the task that's going to take them to the next level. So ask yourself this: if you want a referral-based business, should you really spend 80% of your time prospecting cold leads? Probably not. Instead, your calendar should be filled with things that build the business you want to have, not just the business you have today. There has to be a change. So if you want a stronger sphere of influence, block time every week for those face-to-face meetings, daily calls, and client appreciation events, going deeper in those relationships. Who do you want to connect with? Your schedule reveals your priorities. I'm going to just repeat that. Your schedule reveals your priorities. Skill number 2 is a blueprint to get the business that you actually want. Now that you've got a vision, you've got a schedule, it's time to build the actual blueprint, the plan that connects you where you are today versus where you want to go. This means answering questions like, what is your marketing plan for the year, which is designed in December? Like, what does that look like? And how does that look in terms of, if it is a referral-based business, who are we marketing to? Hopefully that's your database. What are we doing in order to get into deeper relationships with that marketing plan? So a very specific plan. What calls do you need to be making daily and weekly? The videos that you need to be making. What mailings or events you will use to stay top of mind? Which relationships do you need to go deeper or rekindle? Who do you need to get connected with? Without a blueprint, you're reacting to the market. With a blueprint, you are creating the market you want to serve. Just think about it this way. Treat your business like a real business, because it is. For example, someone let's say Starbucks doesn't wake up and wonder how to get customers. They followed a very specific blueprint to get the business that they want today. So let me ask you this, have you ever had a transaction go really, really well? You nailed it. You did everything right. You got all the questions. They were super happy at the end. And let's say 2-3 years down the road, you find out that they bought or sold with someone else. Yes, we've all had this happen, right? No matter how much you wish you had more referrals or repeat customers, there is no way you'll have them unless you build your marketing plan around having a referral-based business. Even if you do a great job, even if you provide them with amazing service, people forget. People have other relationships. You have to stay in front of them and stay connected, or they will not refer you and use you in the future, most likely. Marketing plans needs to be designed so that you are setting yourself apart from the other real estate agents that they know. So before I dive into one of my favorites, skill number 4, take 2 seconds out of your day, hit subscribe. I'll pause for 1 second, just hit that subscribe button. Skill number 4, systems and leverage. We all know we're not going to get to that next level without leveraging systems and then leveraging people. people. So a plan is useless if you don't have a system to actually make it happen. What tools are you using to automate follow-ups, track leads, or send your marketing pieces? Now, I am not talking about a cold drip campaign. That is completely different than what I personally am talking about because I built a very warm business, a referral-based business. My phone rings. So who can you delegate tasks to? Admin, client managers, virtual assistants, so that you can stay focused on your income producing activities. What repeatable processes can you create so every client gets the same exact exceptional service without you doing it manually? So I've always trained my team that if we do it more than once, there has to be a system for it so that nothing falls through, nothing. Every successful realtor eventually realizes that their time is the most valuable asset. Systems buy you time and leverage multiplies your results. So skill number 5, the mindset for the next level. And this might be like the most important piece is our mindset. And if you didn't watch my other video on mindset, definitely watch it. You can have the best vision, schedule, and system in the world. But if your mindset is still stuck in survival mode, you will sabotage your own growth. You have to become somebody different, making 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand, 500 grand, $1 million plus. I was a completely different person when I was earning 200 grand versus 500 grand versus over 800 grand. Like, you become someone different. You look at things different. You view things different. That doesn't mean you can't be your authentic self. That's not what I'm talking about. But your mindset has to change in order to get to that next level. This is about shifting from a salesperson mindset to a CEO mindset. So stop thinking in terms of transactions. Start thinking in terms of relationships. Stop asking, how do I get more leads? Oh my gosh, this is like the biggest thing I hear. That's not the answer. Start asking, how do I create more value, more relationships? Stop working in your business all the time. Start working on your business. Every time you level up in mindset, your business will follow. If you are stuck, it's not your market, it's not your clients, it's not the algorithm, it is your mindset. These 5 skills, vision, schedule, blueprint, systems, and mindset, are what separates the top 1% and even more realtors from the rest. They are not secrets, they are disciplines. And the best part, you can start mastering them today. If you got any value from this, please hit subscribe, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. I post weekly videos to help realtors like you build a predictable referral-based business that gives you time, freedom, and a lot of profit. If you are one of those agents out there that is serious about scaling their business, serious about getting to that next level, click the link below, book a call with me, and here's the next video.